Welcome back to the show. So when the bakery Milk Bar first opened its doors in New York City in 2008, the world had no idea what was coming. Founded by pastry chef Christina Tosi, Milk Bar's compost cookie, cereal milk, and their Milk Bar pie found a cult following. And today they opened their 12th location. And first in the Pacific Northwest, Chef Anna showed me how to make their iconic birthday cake. Well, I am so excited to be with the geniuses behind Milk Bar. I've been a fan for a long, long time now, ever since I first tasted my first Milk Bar pie. But what are we making today?
Oh my gosh, well, we are making one of our signature cakes. This is our birthday layer cake. It's all things vanilla, texture, flavor, everything all in one. So we bake all of our layer cakes in sheet pans. This is a quarter sheet pan for any of you home bakers. But what we do is we bang it out here. Have you ever made a cake in some of those regular cake molds that then it gets a big dome in the top?
Yes.
We get a nice flat sheet, and that way we don't have to trim all of our cakes and waste any flavor.
Industry secret, hello.
It is a little weird to cut a bunch of circles from a rectangle, as my geometry teacher will tell you in 9th grade.
I failed geometry, so I am here for you cutting circles out of a rectangle.
Take that, teacher Greg, I can get it. But what we do is actually use the edge pieces to create two little semi-circles and half spheres. And that way, when we get 3 layers of our cake, we can put them together in the bottom. But then what we do is we put a thin piece of what we call acetate. It's just a little piece of plastic, and it helps release from that cake mold. And that way, your frosting doesn't get stuck to every piece of that metal. And we believe in, we call it a naked cake. We believe in an unfrosted side because we work so hard to make this delicious cake and to put all the things together into it. We wouldn't want to hide that with frosting all around the outside. So we love to show off the work and everything that went into it.
So you're just breaking pieces off now?
I sure am. So you take some of your extra pieces and you use that to create a nice layer in the base of your cake. So you're trying to
okay.
There. And that way, no one's the wiser. It's the bottom of the cake. And also, you still have some of these extra pieces. That's what we call a kitchen snack. That's for you, that's for me.
Yeah.
Don't throw those out forever and always.
Never. That would be horrible.
What we do next is whenever we're baking a cake and whenever we're assembling something, we always like to have different layers of texture and flavor. So the next layer on top of our cake is a soak. And it could be anything. It could be lemon juice or cold brew coffee. But what we have here in this birthday cake is a vanilla milk, because we're trying to bring out some of those vanilla notes that are already in the cake. And you're driving some moisture in here. Nobody likes a dry cake. So we put this inside as a nice buffer. It also holds everything together so that all of our layers have nice consistency through everything. Then I think
now it's time for frosting.
Next big time birthday frosting energy. We got a lot of nice stuff happening here. Obviously there's a little bit of butter, but on top of that, we put some nice cream cheese and a little bit of tang in here because we like to bring out, you don't want just a one-note eating experience. You want your palate to have something to kind of bounce off. So a little bit of kind of citric acid that comes out of it from these tart pieces in the birthday frosting. It's light, it's fluffy, but it still has a little bit of bite to it, so you get a good balancing act.
I can't believe y'all are giving us all these secrets. This is amazing. But why do you think it is that people go crazy for your treats?
I like to believe that Milk Bar lives in a sweet space for a lot of people, where it's not necessarily about, oh, I had this one specific treat when I was growing up, but it harkens to something that reminds you of a warm feeling. Dessert is about feeling connected. It's not, most people are not under doctor's orders to get a cookie going, but it's a willful expression of joy. So I like to believe that those little moments of joy are why Milk Bar are impactful to people.
That was the most beautiful and philosophic thing I've ever heard about desserts in my life. Couldn't agree with you more. What about you? Do you have a favorite treat? Is it the Milk Bar pie?
Oh my gosh. No one can choose just one because they all hit me at different places. So sometimes toasted corn cookie, it really reminds me of getting a griddled corn muffin. That's more of maybe a late night snack for me, but I'm also a huge fan of our cornflake chocolate chip marshmallow ice cream, which is in grocery stores everywhere. It is the perfect thing to just pull out, get a little bite going, and you're in good times.
I haven't had the corn cookie. I didn't even know that exists. It looks like I see you just kind of doing layer after layer. How do you finish it off and decorate?
So the way that we finish it off and decorate it is with what I snuck in while we were talking. These are our birthday crumbs, because we're big believers in texture. It's basically kind of like a shortbread crumb that we put inside that's got some of those same flavors inside. What we do is we put them in the inside, then we put some on top. That's this nice ring on top. And then because we like to believe in a land of a little bit extra, we throw some rainbow sprinkles on top, because if it's a birthday cake, we're here to celebrate.
I love that term that Anna used, living in a sweet space, to describe the treats. Milk Bar, by the way, is open in Bellevue, Nordstrom right now. We didn't even make it through.
We're living in a sweet space right now.
This is a corn cookie that she was talking about that is so good.
And she toasts, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Never had it before today. But when I was telling producer Suzie, when we were talking about doing this segment, I was telling her, like, I will not do this segment unless she brings me the Milk Bar pie. Now look at this. It don't look like much. You think, what is that? It doesn't, oh my gosh.
What do you love about it?
You know, I don't even, it's just amazing. It tastes like...
It's everything she has, not to dive in while we were watching that, right?
I almost did, y'all. I almost did. To me, it's like buttery, it's sweet, it's salty. It almost tastes like... Don't touch it.
Oh my gosh.
It almost tastes like the filling. It's my pie. When you do a, you can have some, of course. You know when you have pecan pie, the good
The
part
sweetness,
of it.
that's
This
right.
is like
This is
this
just
is
the-
pecan
okay,
pie
all
without
right.
the pecans.
You're gonna let me have just
Yes,
a little
you
bit.
can.
Okay. I have. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So.
Oh, that caramel note hits you. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have to say, though, I will say the birthday cake that we watched Anna make, and then this is it, and I tried it last night. I understand now why.
This birthday cake is
Super good.
It is actually
Super good.
amazing. And you look at it and you're like, what's so great? It's just cake and but
No.
The way that they have figured out making everything together, it literally is it's delicious every time.
You might lose that pie a little bit.
You keep
Oh, my
eating
goodness.
my pie.
I will say we went to the opening last night.
Yeah, how was that?
It was just
Was it
super
umpire
fun.
class?
You can
You
see
were
I love
eating cake?
all the brightness, and people were really excited. People are just loving all the cookies that you can buy. We have them stacked up here, and here's the cake. I mean, people were just grabbing that. We got it right before, and the truffles, and it's just going to be fun to have this space. It's right outside the Nordstrom in Bellevue, and people were going crazy then. Even these birthday truffles, which are a favorite.
I haven't tried those. Those are good?
They
Your
are
hub said
delicious.
he liked them.
He might have eaten 2 out of the package last night, which
All
is
right,
supposed
well,
to
there
be
you
for the
go.
group today.
All
I don't
right.
know.
Thank you, Suzie, for
You bet.
bringing these and procuring them.